NBC29 forecast.
Well, certainly a cold rain, and as you moved and climbed with elevation, you ran into the freezing rain and the ice. Here's an icy scene from Afton Mountain captured by David Crow. You can see the markers here that are encased with ice, the grass, the trees, and that was the case. And the higher amounts of ice, certainly at the higher elevations such as Afton Mountain, as much as ½ an inch of ice. Thankfully, so far, we've been very fortunate, not a whole lot of power outages, but that ice, the freezing rain just glazes those untreated elevated surfaces, and it certainly can weight things down over time. And Ann Etchison captured that shot. Her mailbox has about an inch of ice over it encased with the freezing rain from today, and got my dad to take a shot before the got dark. But you can see some sleet that had fallen, but certainly icy conditions that are out there. And with that said, there's still an ice storm warning for the Blue Ridge Mountains and the Shenandoah Valley, not so much for additional precipitation, but just because of the hazardous conditions that are still out there and about. 41, that is a new high for the airport currently, and just over an inch and 3/10 of rainfall since midnight. Temperatures currently in the Shenandoah Valley 32, afternoon high of only 33. So temperatures have struggled farther to the west, and that's another reason that ice storm warning is still in effect. But temperatures are safely above freezing east of the Blue Ridge at this time, but still hovering right at or just around freezing in the Shenandoah Valley. So the ice storm warning is still in effect, even though the steadiest precipitation is out of here. Certainly there could be a little bit of freezing drizzle east of the mountains, but again, a drying trend will take hold, and we'll actually start to see some clearing here later tonight. But the steadiest rainfall has moved off to the east now, and there's just a quick 6-hour review. An area of low pressure is starting to strengthen down across the southeastern corner of the state, and that's going to lift farther north. It's going to bring heavy snows up across portions of the interior northeast and New England tonight into tomorrow. But temperatures for us overnight will hover close to the low 30s, so there will certainly be some icy spots. I do anticipate more in the way of some clearing late tonight and certainly by dawn. And then tomorrow, upper 40s to around 50 across central Virginia, middle 40s in the valley. It will be breezy on westerly winds. That'll help dry things out. Some of those gusts could be up to 20, maybe 25 miles an hour. So with some of the icing that's out there, do be mindful of that. We could still have at least some power outages potentially farther to the west. The weekend is dry. It's chilly. Low and mid 40s here Saturday. Morning lows down in the 20s. Sunday upper 30s and low 40s. So here's the latest storm system that's tracked across the country. Brought severe weather, it's brought snow, it's brought ice. It's going to strengthen offshore here tonight, and there'll be more heavier snows across the northeast and New England, and colder air wrapping in behind it will continue to remain with us. You can see some of those chillier numbers, and basically this trough or dip in the jet stream is going to hang out right through the weekend, so that keeps us chilly, and we're going to have a cold pattern through next week. So most of the precipitation is exited. We'll start to see some clearing overnight. Temperatures in the morning in the low 30s. Watch out for some icy spots. 44 to around 50, breezy with sunshine here for Friday. Cold start Saturday morning in the 20s, Saturday afternoon, chilly in the low and mid 40s. So partial clearing tonight, icy spots to be of concern. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. A cold and dry weekend, and most of next week we're talking about below average temperatures will persist. The winter solstice occurs on Wednesday, and the first full day of winter a week from today could have some snow, but we've got plenty of time to watch that.
All right, Eric, thank you.
Thank you so much.